My name is Nathalie Nahai and I am 32. I'm a web psychologist and author and a speaker. So I'm interested in how the internet and connected technology influences our behaviour and our decisions in our lives. Typically I consult with companies ensuring that they're able to use web psychology to create better experiences for their customers, but I'm increasingly interested in humanising the web and what it looks like when we put values and mutual benefit at the centre of product design. Depends on time of day, oak room if it's morning, or fourth floor if it's evening, or if I'm feeling just a bit slouchy. On a Monday, probably on the second floor. I chose to go into web psychology, or to kind of come up with the term web psychology, because I was really frustrated with the state of both academia and business, in the sense that I could see that there was a real scope for applying behavioural insights, so from the world of psychology, from neuroscience, from behavioural economics, to design and to things that we interact with. And no one seemed to have done it very well. And so I thought, well, rather than lament the fact, I'll try and write the book. I'll come up with a term that people can understand that's specifically about design, as opposed to cyber psychology, which is more about social behaviour. And write a book about that, come up with a term, and then start talking about it, because it's interesting. And there's no point having knowledge if you're not going to share it. And academia kind of keeps knowledge typically behind closed doors, and I think that's a shame. So I wanted to make the most of what's out there. Oh, they used to do this one with lychee and chili. It was a martini and it was really hot, and I don't know if they still do it, but that was my favourite. Oh no, well, one of my favourite moments, this is not an achievement, oh God, was reading 50 Shades of Grey in first class on a plane to speak at Google Mountain View. That's when I kind of sat there and felt quite delighted with a little glass of champagne. But that's not really an achievement, that's just a byproduct. That was the most weird experience. I think probably standing on a stage at Moz and speaking to, 1,500 people, and that going really well, that was definitely one of the highlights, yeah. Actually, it was a lady who's one of my favourite comedians, Morgana. She used to do the Morgana show. She's absolutely brilliant. It would have to be her, I think. My big break was in 2012 when I published my first book, Webs of Influence, and it got picked as the business book of the month, and was stocked in all the WH lists in all the airports around the world. That was probably it. That was very exciting. When I'm not working, there's several things I do. So I belly dance, which is quite fun. I love walks in Hampstead Heath, which I do every weekend. I just go to Kenwood. I love to eat. I love food, so I do a lot of, I don't really do that much cooking, but I go to lots of restaurants. And play music. I would actually say the food. I really like the food at the club, and the wine, and the cocktails, and the space is nice. That's way more than one thing.